The replay of this game is brought to you by the friendly staff at Hometown Pharmacy. Hometown Pharmacy is the one stop in Doniphan for all your medical needs. Everything from vaccinations, to vitamins and supplements, to medical equipment and medications. Refills can be requested online or by using their mobile app, and deliveries are available within the city limits. Hometown Pharmacy, proudly supporting the Dons and Donettes this season. Come experience the difference a Hometown Pharmacy makes.
For the Donettes in white, trimmed in black and gold, who will go from left to right. It'll be Savannah Aaron, Haley Beal, Jayla Elliff, Shaylee Fickey, and Paige Eddington.
Folks, keep in mind, this is not just a recording event, it is also an educational opportunity.
Last year, the Donettes played Corning twice, and they were actually scheduled to play them twice this year in the regular season, and they also play in the Corning tournament. But I got an email yesterday saying that the second game, which I believe was supposed to have been played on February the 2nd with Corning at Corning, has been canceled, and no other makeup game to replace that, I don't believe, for the Donettes. And also, if you've got a schedule on December the 15th or the 21st, I believe it was, the Dons were supposed to play Van Buren. Well, Van Buren canceled out, and they're going to have a makeup game with Cave City, Arkansas on the 18th at Cave City. We're underway. Donettes get the first possession. Corning starts out in a 1-3-1 zone, and Paige Eddington has it on the baseline. She's immediately tied up there by Maggie Couch. Good hands there by Couch. And Katie Manat will bring it up. Donettes will play man-to-man. That looked like a 1-3-1 zone by Corning. Manat down into the paint. And Savannah Aaron tries to draw a charge but doesn't get there quite in time, as Manat went right around whoever was guarding her at the head of the key. I think it was Haley Beal. Going to have to watch that. She went left side, and Manat will get a couple of free throws 15 seconds into the first quarter. And her first free throw is good. Very seldom do you see the first points of the ball game coming from the free throw line, but that is the case here. Manat's next one up, and no good. And Shaylee Fickey gets the rebound for the Donettes. Gives it to Haley Beal. Corning gets back. Folks, you're going to have to bear with me. I had to go to the doctor today and get a Z-Pack. And I hope my voice holds up. I've been feeling kind of puny over the weekend. It's a 1-3-1 zone by Corning. Beal gives it to Elliff. She's open for a three-pointer, and it's good. Jayla Elliff from the left wing knocks in a three-pointer, makes it 3-1 Donettes. And this time Maggie Couch brings it up, gives it out in the corner. Three-pointer up by number 15. That is Maddie Hampton's an air ball, and Fickey gets the rebound for the Donettes. I remember last year, the game at Corning, and I think that was in the tournament, they shot a bunch of three-pointers. Paige Eddington takes it into the paint, and her shot's blocked by Ashley Payne. And back the other way comes Maggie Couch. Dribbles to the left side. Throws it back out front to Manat. Now Manat goes down into the paint. Left-handed layup up, no good. Ashley Payne with a rebound, and she puts it in. They'll have to keep her off the board. She's 6 foot tall. Now a 1-2-1-1 full court press by the Donettes, and they wasn't expecting it. But they get it in bounds and get it into the front court. They got a 2-on-1 if they hurry. Paige Eddington gets it low, and she puts it on the floor. It's knocked away. It's still loose. And another tie ball, and this one will stay on the Donettes end. Kind of throwed that press on there, and the Donettes weren't expecting it, but they ended up getting a 2-on-1, but they didn't handle it cleanly enough to get a shot. Savannah Aaron will throw it in over on the left sideline. They'll set up in a 1-3-1 zone. Manat on the front of that. Lobs it to Aaron on the left side. Cross court. Wide open. Three-pointer. Jayla Elliff hits the front of the rim. No good. Eddington with the rebound. She goes up with it. And somehow or another it went in. Went straight up in the air and comes straight down through the goal. Coach Songer wanting an over the back foul, but his girl blocked out, but she didn't jump. Three-pointer from the head of the key. That was Maggie Couch, and it's an air ball. It looks like they're going to shoot a lot of threes again. And Coach Songer still asking the official about it. His girl definitely had inside position, but she didn't jump. If she would have jumped, would have definitely been an over the back foul. They set up in the press again. Inbounds pass comes to Beal. Right back to Elliff. Elliff back to Beal. Beal puts it on the floor. Into the front court, got a 2-on-1. Takes it on the left side, bounces to Eddington, gets Payne in the air and lays it in. 7-3 Donettes. Nice job by Haley Beal. Manette down into the paint, passes to Payne off her hands, loose on the floor. Another tie ball, and I believe this one will belong to Corning. Manette's getting into that lane awful easy there. They're going to have to back off over and see if she'll shoot it. I was thinking last year she shot a lot of three-pointers. Inbounds pass comes out front to Couch. She dribbles into the paint, and her shot blocked by Fickey. Gets it back, goes up, blocked again by Fickey. And Couch gets it back again, takes it back in there. She's going to put it up again, and she hung with it, and she scored. That's persistence by Couch at 5'4". And Beal's going to be fouled, trying to dribble through a double team. Coach Sauner holds out his hand, but that's an automatic foul every time if you trip over the defensive people's foot. And that one's on Manette, her first. Inbounds pass comes way down to Fickey. Over to Eddington, right in on Ashley Payne. And Eddington's going to pick up a charge. She come to the jump stop, but she leaned in just a little bit. And Ashley Payne took the charge. So it's 7-5, Donettes. 5:10 to go in the first quarter. Manette dribbles into the front court. Passes it left wing to Ashley Payne. Looking back door from that, not there. Over to Couch at the head of the key. Couch looking for the cutter, nobody open. Donettes doing a nice job so far on defense. Eddington knocks it away from Hampton. Hampton down into the paint, and she travels with it. Ball got away from her on the dribble a little bit. And it'll be Donette's ball, and they'll be facing that 1-2-1-1 full court press. Ball comes into Beal. Dribbles it all the way into the front court. And Manette takes it away from her. Manette goes in on the left side, lays it up, and good. This time they pass it into the front court to Fickey. Back to Beal, 2-on-1 again, and the ball kicked as Aaron tried to get it over Eddington. And we got Erica Payne coming into the game for Savannah Aaron. So on that kick ball, it'll be Donette's ball underneath her own basket, and Haley Beal will throw it in. Out front to Elliff. She's going to try another three. In and out. Fickey with the offensive rebound. Goes up for the shot. No good. She's fouled, and I think they're going to call it on the floor. It'll be on Corning. Ashley Payne will pick it up. Her first. Second team foul. Beal inbounds it to Elliff. She's open again, way short on the three-pointer. Doesn't draw any iron, but it's tipped back to Beal. Her shot no good. Elliff rebounds, hits the bottom of the rim, gets it back again, goes up and it's blocked from behind. And Payne with a rebound, throws it the length of the floor. And the layup no good there by Raylyn Alexander. And on the rebound, the ball's going to go out of bounds off of Jayla Elliff. 7-7, 4:09 to go in the first quarter. Hampton will inbound it. Throws it out front to Alexander. Alexander dribbles over to the right wing. Bounces in the corner to Manette. Now back on the right wing to Couch. Fakes the three, goes around Payne. Her shot blocked, but they're going to call a foul. And again, they're getting into the paint too easy around the Donettes. Haley Beal's foul, that's her first. Raylyn Alexander, Maggie Couch at the free throw line. And free throws up and good. Looks like they might be able to shoot free throws pretty well. That's 2 out of 3 so far. Next one on the way, and it's good. And Corning leads at 9-7. Couch has 4 points. Beal gets it up to Fickey, still in the back court. And she throws it away, I think. I didn't know if Manette got a hand on it. Nope, they say she didn't. And that's another one of those turnovers. They were applying full court pressure, but there wasn't much pressure there. Corning's got the ball back with a 2-point lead and 3:40 left in the first quarter. Manette, long three-pointer, no good. And a rebound comes down to Eddington, and we're going to have a foul against Hampton going over the back. Coach Songer's crying a lot down there about the fouls called. I can tell you that right now. Beal put it into the front court to Payne. She has to save it from going out of bounds. Now Beal has to save it. Free throw line to Fickey. Her jumper up and good. 9-9. 3:20 left first quarter. Manat bounces to Ashley Payne at the free throw line. Hits Manat cutting to the basket, and she scores. A nice little give and go there. And Corning goes back up by 2. That's a little too easy. Pass into the front court goes through Eddington's hands, but she runs it down in the corner. Gives it back to Haley Beal. Beal dribbles in. She's going to stop and pop him about 4. Too long. Fickey with another rebound goes up, and Payne got a hand on that one. And she comes out with it. Outlet pass to Alexander. Alexander waits on the traffic to clear, brings it into the front court. Goes it left side to Couch. Penetrates, gives it to Hampton in the corner. Now back out front to Alexander. Dribbles down the paint, and Fickey blocks her shot and comes out with it. A little bit of a size advantage there for Shaylee Fickey. Alexander tried to go over, but Fickey didn't even jump and blocked that one. Elif has it left wing. Down to Erica Payne. Long jumper up, air ball. And Hampton runs down the rebound. Corning's got it with a 2-point lead. Manat out near midcourt with it. Dribbles to the left wing. Now reverses. And a get pick and roll there, and Payne's got the easy layup. And they've run the pick and roll and the give and go twice, right there a couple times in a row. Got a couple easy buckets. And it's 13-9 Corning. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll be back with more Donettes basketball on KYEC 88.3 FM. Well, we're back here at Doniphan High School, and the Donettes trail 13-9 here in the first quarter. During the timeout, we have Savannah Aaron and Jacqueline Friend come back in. Shaylee Fickey and Jayla Elif check out. So Beal, Erica Payne, and Paige Eddington still on the floor. And Corning brings in number 1, Kara Johnson, and number 20, Amber Hollis. Beal gives it up in the front court to Payne. Still against the full court pressure. Now Corning drops back in. Now they're in the 1-2-2 zone. Beal has it out front, goes behind the back, loses it, but goes to the floor and gets it, and they get it to Payne. In the paint to Eddington. Out to Friend. Little jumper up's an air ball. And the rebound comes down to Maggie Couch. Outlet pass to Katie Manat. Manat on the left wing. Throws it head of the key to Couch. Couch puts it on the floor. Gives it in the corner. Johnson, three-pointer up, no good. Long rebound to Manat. She'll throw it back out to Maggie Couch. Donettes in the zone now. Couch gets hung up. Gives it to Manat. She's open for a 3. No good. Wide open rebound underneath. Nobody blocked off Hollis. And she put it in. And that's the trouble with the zone. You got to find somebody to block out on missed shots. 6-point lead now. Donettes with the basketball, and they throw it away again. Lackadaisical passing. Coach Cronister's going to have to give them a talking to. 37 seconds left in the first quarter. 1-3-1 zone by the Donettes. Manat open for 3 in the corner. It's short, an air ball. Savannah Aaron with the rebound. She's going to bring it into the front court. Hands it to Jacqueline Friend. Friend will hand it to Beal, and they'll set the offense here with 20 seconds left in the quarter. Beal dribbles left side, bounces to Erica Payne. Fakes the shot. Out front to Friend. She's open for a 3-pointer, up and no good. She got away with a walk there, and Coach Songer called it out. 7 seconds is Manat. They got to get up on her. She's going to fire a long 3 here if she knows how much time's left. Johnson's going to fire it up and almost banked it in. And I would have come unglued if it went in off the board. Well, that's the end of the first quarter. Pretty good one for Corning. They lead the Donettes 15-9. We will be back after this 60-second break on KYEC. Donettes trail by 6 as we start the second quarter. To be Jakelyn Friend, Haley Beal, Erica Payne, Shaylee Fickey, and Jayla Elliff. And still a 1-2-2 zone by Corning. Elliff open for the 3 in the corner. It's in and out, no good. Got her own rebound. And her pass is deflected and stolen. Here comes Maggie Couch. She's going to take it all the way down on the left side, put it up, and a charge on Couch, drawn by Jayla Elliff. They also have, besides Couch, they've got Payne, Manette, Johnson, and Hollis on the floor. Now they set up in that 1-2-2 press. Now it's a 1-2-2 press. Beal gives it to Friend on the left wing. Puts it on the floor, baseline Fickey. She's open from about 15. It's an air ball. And Maggie Couch has got a lot of rebounds. She's only 5'4", and she's getting a lot of rebounds down there. Bounce pass, beautiful pass to Ashley Payne from Manette, all the way from the head of the key, and she puts it in and she's fouled. Well, that's what you call having your head up. That was a beautiful pass, a bounce pass. And the Donette's going to commit the foul, and Payne will have a chance for the old-fashioned three-point play. That foul on Jayla Elliff, her first. And Ashley Payne looking for the old-fashioned three-point play, and she gets it. And they are 4-5 from the free-throw line. She's got 7 points now. And they've doubled the Donettes up. They got to get something going on the offensive end here. And the Elliff's pass is deflected, but luckily she gets it back. Corning's got moving those hands around in that zone. Fickey has it knocked into the back court. She has to go run it down. She'll give it to Beal. Over to Jakelyn Friend. In the corner, Payne going to try another 3. This one's an air ball. Well, they're not even close on their three-pointers. I mean, not even close. Kara Johnson with the ball out front. Donette's in the zone, 1-3-1. Over to Manette. She's going to try a three-pointer, in and out. And Hollis got a rebound and put it in. I tell you what, she played in the JV game, and her coach was on her the whole game and did not do anything. And she's coming here and got a couple of buckets in the varsity game, and they lead 20-9. With 6:32 left in the first half, and Coach Cronister a little upset, and don't blame him. The girls act like they're running in quicksand out there and not taking care of the basketball, and he calls the timeout and going to have to do something, go here quick, or they're going to get so far down they can't come back in the game. They're down by 11. Only have 9 points, and we've already played a quarter and about a minute and a half in the second quarter. If you'll remember the game at Malden, they had a terrible time scoring against that Malden zone. And Corning's hands are almost as quick as Malden, so that's kind of the same deal. Only Corning does have a couple of big girls as well. Well, after the timeout, we'll see what the Donettes do here. Beal crosses the timeline, gives it right wing to Friend. She's double teamed out of that zone. Dribbles baseline, goes in, puts a shot up, it's blocked. Here comes Corning. Katie Manette one-on-one with Haley Beal. But puts it up, and Beal draws another going to get called for another foul. She tried to draw the charge, and that's just going to put them back at the free throw line. Katie Manat, the 5'7" sophomore, has got 5 points. She's got the only miss at the free throw line. She's got to make as well, and she misses this one too. Savannah Aaron and Paige Eddington come back in. Erica Payne and Jacqueline Friend check out. 20-9, and that second one good. She has 6. Haley Beal met at midcourt by the double team. And she has to pick it up. Almost lost it. Gets into the front court to Jayla Elliff. Down to Eddington. In the paint, Elliff, and the ball goes right through her hands. The Manat's got to run out unless the Donettes catch up with her. Elliff does and knocks it out of bounds. Excuse me. Inbounds pass comes to Couch. In the corner, Manat. They're going to make one of them threes in a minute. Missed that one. And Fickey with another rebound for the Donettes. Donettes need a bucket this time down the floor. They're struggling. Beal at the head of the key. Over to Savannah Aaron. Bounces in the paint to Fickey, and she turns. The ball knocked away with those quick hands. Manat's going to cross over to the left side. Left-handed layup up, no good. And on the rebound, we got a tie ball, and it'll stay with Corning. Donettes are actually getting out hustled right now as well, because that was Couch in there with all the Donettes big girls at 5'4", and she's the one that tied up for the rebound. Inbounds to Manat, going to try another three. It's short. Long rebound comes all the way back to her. She's open at the free throw line, and Beal blocks her shot. Beal comes into the front court, kind of loses a handle. She gets it back and waits on the rest of the teammates. Eddington dribbles baseline, cut off, but we're going to have a foul called on Maggie Couch. That's her second. And that is team foul number 5 on Corning. Both teams have 5. 5:12 to play in the first half. Donettes haven't scored here in the first almost 3 minutes. Hampton comes back in and replaces Couch. Also Raylynn Alexander back in as well, replacing Manat. Inbounds to Savannah Aaron, three-pointer, and another air ball. She overshot it probably about 3 feet. Way too long. And on the rebound, we have a tie ball between Hollis and Eddington. You got to figure out a way to get the ball into Eddington and Fickey, because they were doing well at the start of the game. Aaron on the right wing gives it to Beal. Thought about the shot, didn't take it. Now to Ella, to Aaron on the baseline. In the paint to Eddington. She's going to put up the little jumper, hits the front of the rim, and crawls over and falls in. Well, finally, the Donettes get onto the board after 3 minutes of play here in the second quarter. Makes it 21-11. And that is number 1, Kara Johnson, running the point with Manat on the bench. Cross-court pass to Hampton against the zone. Back cross-court. Three-pointer on the way, off the back iron, long rebound. Paige Eddington beats everybody to it. She's 1 on 3, stops in the paint, gives it to Beal, little jumper up and good. That pulls the Donettes back within 8, 21-13. Kara Johnson dribbles into the front court. Gives it left wing to Hampton, about 3 feet behind the three-point line. Dribbles, gives it back to Johnson. Swings it right side to Alexander. Alexander skip pass to Hampton. Baseline to Ashley Payne. Skip pass on the right side. Alexander fakes the three. Going to put it up from about 10. No good. And we got an over-the-back foul called on Ashley Payne. Nice block out there by Savannah Aaron. That's 2 fouls on Ashley Payne. The Donettes have scored 4 in a row and got a chance to score again. 3:50 left in the first half. Paige Eddington, right wing, gives it to Fickey. Over to Aaron. Now back out to Elliff, back to Aaron on the left wing. Baseline to Fickey, gives it to Eddington. Her jumper off the glass, no good. Ball loose on the floor, but we're going to have a foul on Jayla Elliff. That's 2 on her. 16 foul. So the rest of the first half, both teams, if we have any more fouls, will be shooting 1-on-1. Ella will check out. Erica Payne back in. We got Couch and Manat also coming back in for Corning. Payne and I'm not sure who the other one was that went out. Johnson, I believe. Alexander's pass is deflected. Picked up by Couch. 15-foot jumper up and good. And again, that was Donettes got out hustled there. Good defense on the deflected pass, but nobody went after the basketball. 23-13 in favor of Corning. Free throw line to Fickey. She's open, turns, squares up, shot no good. Rebound down to Manat. Pass up ahead to Alexander. Alexander will wait on her teammates. Over on the left side to Couch. Back to Alexander. Back to Couch. Fakes the three. Puts it up in almost the same spot, and it's good again. Well, it went for that fake. I tell you what. Just don't see very many high school kids, boys or girls, that use that pump fake, and it'll work almost every time. Lead right back up to 12 after the Donettes scored 4 in a row. Corning's got 4 in a row now. Aaron in the paint to Fickey. Fakes the shot, goes in, puts it up. It's good, but they're going to say it was before the shot, but it will be a 1-and-1 coming for Shaylee Fickey. Maddie Hampton picked up her second. Maggie Couch and Ashley Payne and Maddie Hampton all with two fouls apiece. And Fickey's free throw no good as the Donettes continue to struggle from the free throw line, but something good happened this time as Savannah Aaron out-hustled Corning, got the rebound, put it in, and she was fouled. So she'll have a chance at a three-point play, which is even better than the 2 on the 1-and-1. Free throw, no good. Another offensive rebound. Eddington puts it up, and she's fouled. But unless the Donettes make the free throws, it's not going to do any good. That's the third one on Maddie Hampton. This time it'll be Eddington at the free throw line. And hers is good. So if she can make this one, this could be a 4-point trip for the Donettes. So not anything wrong with that. 25-16. Corning up. This one's long. And a go over the back foul on Fickey will walk to the other end and they'll shoot free throws. We'll see if they cancel each other out now. That Hampton goes to the bench. And Kara Johnson back in. Hampton's got 3 fouls. Oh my goodness. Why are they making her go back in? It's not 2 shots. Oh, she's the one shooting. I'm sorry. There are 4 out of 6 so far from the free throw line. The Donettes 1 of 4. And she missed that one badly, but Hollis got the rebound, but she missed the shot. Fickey rebounds for the Donettes. 2:10 to go in the first half. Donettes trailed by 9. Erica Payne gives it to Haley Beal. Now right side to Fickey. Aaron is wide open, but she didn't see her. Dribbles to the baseline in the paint to Paige Eddington, and she lays it in. I think they can get that every time from the baseline if they just keep on doing it. Maggie Couch gives it to Manat, 3-pointer, and it's good. I told you they keep shooting them. They're finally going to make one. Back to a 10-point lead. The Donettes had it cut to 7. Erica Payne, left wing. Head of the key to Haley Beal. Back to Payne. Down the baseline to Eddington. And she throws it right in the hands of Couch, but it went through her hands. And it's picked up by Beal. Back to Paige Eddington. Takes it in and scores, and she's fouled. Well, the Donettes got a real big break there because Corning should have had the basketball. That's 2 fouls on Amber Hollis. So Corning is starting to get into a little bit of foul trouble. Shylan Aaron's coming in for the Donettes, replacing Haley Beal. And let's see, we have another substitution. Free throw, no good. 1 out of 5. It's been the story all year long. except for that one game. There's another three on the other end, and it's good this time by Kara Johnson. And the Donettes are not even guarding them. They're just standing there letting them shoot it. They're going to make some of them. Aaron gives it to Erica Payne. They switch places back to Shyland Aaron. Free throw line to Ficky. Puts it on the floor, hands it out to Savannah Aaron. Back to Shyland Aaron. Her three-pointer on the way, it's no good. Erica Payne rebounds, goes up and in. 31-22. 38 seconds left first half. Maggie Couch gives it to Manette. In the corner, Johnson for another three. This one no good. And another foul on Hollis, but the Donettes can't make the free throws. The only thing is they're starting to get into foul trouble. That's her third. She's the second Corning player with three. That's going to bring Rachel Jordan, a 5'8" sophomore, in after this shot, and it will be 2 shots for Shaylee Ficky, and it's no good. They've already left 5 points at the free throw line. And she finally gets one to go. That's 3 points for Ficky, and it's an 8-point lead as Caitlin Carpenter comes in for Corning for the first time. 30 seconds left in the first half. Donettes set up in that 1-3-1 zone. Manette walks it into the front court. She's just dribbling into the center court circle. They're going to go for one shot here. Donettes trail 31-23. They give it to Manette in the corner. Back to Carpenter. Out front. Alexander's going to fire up a three. No good. Manette with a rebound, and she gets fouled with 0.9 seconds to go. You got to get the rebound. Savannah Aaron with a foul. That's going to give Manette 2 shots. Give her a chance to give them a 10-point lead at halftime. First one's good. Can't keep getting away with stuff like that. It just doesn't happen. That's 10 points for Manette now. Next one on the way, it's good. And they're going to have a 33-23 lead here at the half over the Donettes. 33-23, halftime score. Favor of Corning. It was 15-9 at the end of the first quarter. See, Corning scored 18 that quarter. The Donettes got 14. And Corning's got a 10-point halftime lead here at Doniphan over the Donettes. We'll take a pause here for a couple of minutes, 2 minutes, and we'll be back to give you the first half scoring. Listen to the Donettes on KYEC 88.3 FM. Keith Bowman back at Doniphan High School. We're just about set to get the second half underway. And Donettes trail by 10 as we start the second half. I look down in front of me. The scorekeeper's not sitting at the scorer's table, so we may have to wait a minute here. I don't know where he's at, but again, hope you folks bear with me. A little bit of coughing on the air. Try not to do that, but I've had been a little bit puny the last couple days and had to get a Z-Pack. And we're underway here. It's Corning's basketball. They have Couch, and she takes it all the way to the hole. And a block shot, but they're going to call a foul on Shaylee Ficky right off the bat. So Corning's going to go to the free throw line. I just found out the Greenville game is Thursday, so we'll be doing that game. Maggie Couch at the free throw line, shooting 2. And the first one is good. As they continue to make free throws, Donette's going to have to quit putting them on the line. She's got a chance to get into double figures with this one. And to give Corning a 12-point lead. And she gets the bounce. Good shooter's touch there. And she's got 10, and it's a 12-point lead. Elliff, Beal, Eddington, Ficky, and Elliff and Eddington. And the Donettes turn it over. Couch fakes the three, going to put up the jumper, and it's good. Boy, I'll tell you what, good little shooter. Boy, she got a perfect rotation on that basketball. And that's the biggest lead of the game. And the last trip down the floor, Paige Eddington just let the ball go right through her hands. Haley Beal's jumper just inside the three-point line, up and good. Makes it 37-25. just underway in the third quarter. Corning up by 12. Manat dribbles down the left side, and the ball knocked away. She saves it in the corner to Alexander. Throws it out front to Couch. Couch penetrates, and she's triple teamed, and they take it away, and they're going to call a walk on her. So the Donettes will get it back. Corning has Manat, Hampton, Alexander, Couch, and Payne on the floor. And Hampton and Payne both playing with 3 fouls. Excuse me, Payne has 2 fouls. Beal, cross-court pass to Savannah Aaron. They swing it back on the right side. Eddington's got it. Tries to dribble baseline, gets inside and lays it in. She's got 13 points. She is the game-high scorer, I believe, right now with 13. 37-27. Couch hands it to Manat. Right back to Couch as she moves over to the left wing. Now back behind her to Manat. She'll dribble back out to the volleyball line, and they reset their offense. Pass to Ashley Payne, left wing. Payne holds above her head of the key. Wide open is Couch. She missed the 3, and Payne gets the rebound and puts it in. Nobody blocked her off. She was out away from the basket, and she come flying in and got the rebound. Nobody put a body on her, and it makes it a 12-point lead again. Donettes done a good job there, even though they left a wide open 3, but you got to get the rebound if they do miss it. Pickey gives it back out to Aaron. Swing pass the other wing to Ella. Back to Beal, and she's going to be fouled. That'll be the 3rd one on Maggie Couch. 12-point lead, 39-27 for the Corning Lady Bobcats. Ella inbounds it to Beal. Back to Ella on the right wing. Back to Beal, and the ball goes off her hands. Going to go into the back court, but Couch is going to beat him to it. Dribbles down, kicks it out. Manat, 3-pointer on the way. It's good. And again, an unforced turnover there as that pass was just absolutely just thrown too high. There was no reason for it, no defense on him. Beal dribbles into the paint, knocked off her foot, still loose, and we're going to have a foul. It's going to be on Hampton. That's her 4th. Erica Payne comes in for the Donettes and replaces Jayla Elliff. And Kara Johnson's coming in for Hampton, who just picked up her 4th foul. Biggest lead of the game for the Donettes. Easy bucket for Fickey as they just hand it to her in bounds, and she turns and puts it up off the glass. Make it 42-29. This end down here, Corning's offensive end, the Donettes' defensive end is where they got to get back in the ball game. If they miss their shot, Donettes got to block out and get the rebound. And Beal goes for the fake again. Shot no good this time, and it's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by the Donettes. Beal just went flying after that head fake and flew right by her. And Couch almost made the jump shot, but it wouldn't go in. But the Donettes couldn't get the rebound. Inbounds pass comes into Kara Johnson. Dribbles into the elbow, gives it back to Couch on the right wing, and she'll bring it back out front. 4:45 left in the 3rd quarter. Donettes trailing 42-29. Manat dribbles left side, gets a screen from Payne. The ball tipped, loose on the floor, and they get it back again. They're getting every loose ball. And it's a good thing that ball was tipped. And look, wide open path to the basket, and Johnson at 5'5" takes it in there and scores. It opened up like the Red Sea did for Moses. 44-29. Donettes still haven't ever got out of that quicksand they've been running in all game long. 4:15 left, 3rd quarter, 44-29 Corning. Got a timeout. We'll take one too. Be back in 30 seconds. Huh? Yeah. I don't know. It's just girls. Well, I think Coach Kirk Comster took about all he could take here without calling a timeout, so he called a timeout as Corning is scored 11 points already in this quarter, and the Donettes have only scored 6. And that 10-point lead is ballooned to 15. Jacqueline Friend come in during the timeout, and it's Donettes' ball. Eddington at the left elbow, puts it on the floor, goes baseline, muscles it up, and it's good. She's starting to play a little more like I was used to her playing last year. She's starting to get healthy. But she got to get some help. Manette gets a screen from Payne, and that should have been an illegal screen. A three-pointer in the corner up by Johnson's good. That should have been an illegal screen on Ashley Payne. I mean, big time, and they didn't call it. And the lead goes up to 16. Jacqueline Friend in the paint. She's going to put up the little runner off the glass and gets the bounce. 47-33, 3.5 minutes left third quarter. Corning up by 14. Manette dribbles down the left side into the paint, and she hits Ashley Payne when Vicky come over, and Payne put it in. 11 points. And the whole thing stems from whoever is guarding Manette, and I think right now it's Haley Beals. She's just getting around them too easy. Back at the other end, Eddington misses the jumper, but Jacqueline Friend runs the rebound down. Gives it to Haley Beal in the paint to Payne. And she puts it on the floor, and they take it away from her. Manette, one-on-one with Beal, goes in on the left side, layup good. 16 points for Katie Manette. Right now, this young Corning, and again, another turnover. Beal passes it to Friend, and it just goes right through her hands out of bounds. And we got Jayla Elliff coming back in for Friend. The lead up to 18 points. And whoever's playing the point, whether it's Couch or Manette, they're getting around the first defender, leaving somebody wide open. Three-pointer by Manette, no good. A long rebound. Johnson picks it up off the floor. And a backdoor pass to Couch, and a shot blocked, but it goes right back to Corning. Even if the Donettes do a good job on something, they don't get the basketball when it does happen. Couch hits Manette down into the paint, and again off the Payne, lays it in. Can't do it any better than that. And folks, I said that's the same thing that happened to Ficky. She has to come over and get that man, but whoever's the next one is supposed to rotate over and get Ficky's man, and they're not doing it. Jayla Elliff, a three-pointer, no good, and Ashley Payne with a rebound. Out the pass to Manette. She's one-on-one with Beal. Takes it in, up off the glass and in. And it's starting to be a runaway. That is 18 points now for Katie Manette. 55-33. And I don't know what's happened to the Donettes tonight, folks. Eddington with a jumper, it's up and no good. Ashley Payne with another rebound. She's getting everyone that comes off on that end down there. Maggie Couch hands it to Manette. Into the paint, back out to Couch, fakes the three. Beal went for it again, but she recovered in time to keep her from getting the shot off. Couch still has her dribble alive. Finally hands it off to Manette, and Manette, that's about the first thing they've done wrong all night. Manette dribbles it off her foot out of bounds. Logan Clark comes into the ball game for the Donettes, replacing Shaylee Ficky. Eddington shot up, no good, and we're going to have a foul on Katie Manette. And this will be the first trip to the free throw line for the Donettes. Eddington. Eddington's free throw is good. She's had a good ball game. She's got 16, but just hadn't had a whole lot of help. Lead is 21 with 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Next one up and good. She has half of the points, basically. And Eddington puts on a little pressure, and they knock it away from Maggie Couch, but she gets it up into the front court to Alexander. Back out front to Manette with 40 seconds left. Donettes trying to double team now. Alexander, cross-court pass, and Erica Payne's going to be called for foul. 30.7 seconds left. And it'll be Corning's ball. The inbounds comes to Manette. Throws it in the corner to Hollis. Back on the wing to Maggie Couch out front to Manette. Left side to Alexander, and Erica Payne gets a steal. And the ball is going to go out of bounds off of Corning, and the Donettes get a turnover. 16 seconds left, 15.8. Beal brings it into the front court, throws it up to Erica Payne on the left wing. Back to Beal, back to Payne. Cross court, Elliff wide open. Going to shoot a three at the buzzer, off no good. And it goes out of bounds with 0.7 to go. And our third quarter score is going to be 55-35 in favor of Corning. We'll take a 1-minute break. Be back with the fourth quarter. Listen to Donettes basketball on KYEC 88.3 FM. Golly. Pathetic. This is pathetic. The only one's done anything right is Paige. She's got 17 points. And
nobody's hitting anything. Everybody's just throwing up the
beat them pretty bad. Yeah. We shouldn't be this far behind right now, though. Now we start the fourth quarter. It will be Donette's ball. They trail by 20. And it's Elliff, Payne, Beal, to Eddington, and Logan Clark. And the ball brought in bounds to Beal. Left side to Jayla Elliff. Beal, right side to Erica Payne. In the paint to Eddington. Out to Logan Clark. Jumper from the baseline. Good for Logan Clark. Hollis throws it out front to Manette. Erica Payne with a steal. She got a left-handed layup if she can make it, and she missed it. Haley Beal follows it up and puts it up and in. So 4 quick points for the Donettes. It's 55-39, 7:20 to go. Manette dribbles down left side, gives it out to Alexander. Back out front to Couch. Couch bounces left wing. Alexander fakes a shot, goes baseline. Manette dribbles baseline, lays it in, and she's fouled. Too late rotating over, way too late. That's 20 points for Katie Manette now. Oh my goodness, we got a whole new team coming in for the Donettes. Savannah Aaron, Shyland Aaron, Katie Ferguson, Shaylee Fickey, and Jacqueline Friend. And I'm not sure who that foul was on. I never did see him put it up there, but Manette's free throw is good. She has a game high 21 now. They got 3 of those 4 back real quick there. It's 58. 50. I think it's 58-39. They got the score all messed up. And the Donettes throw it away. Savannah Aaron trying to hit Shaylee Fickey on the baseline. It says 56-39. I guess that's right. I still think it's 58. But anyway, we'll see. And Couch turns it over. Savannah Aaron dribbling up the right side, gives it to Shyland Aaron. It bounces off her hands, and then she's tied up. Now, Coach Cronister really getting upset with these girls. He's bringing in 2 girls that haven't played a minute of varsity so far this season. Rachel St. Cyr, a 5'3" sophomore, and Timberly Mashing, a 5'7" freshman. Hollis is going to shoot a 3 in the corner. It's an air ball. And a rebound. We have a tie up on the rebound, and it will Arrow will favor the Donettes. 56-39, that's what they've got on the board. Now they got 58. I thought it was. Shiloh Aaron gives it to St. Cyr. Now to Mashing on the left wing. Back to St. Cyr. Up front to Aaron. Over to Ficky. Back to Aaron. Now to St. Cyr. In the paint. Ficky catches. Shot up. No good, but she's fouled. Katie Manette. That's 3 on her. And Shaylee Ficky at the free throw line. Ficky's got 5 points in the ball game. First one's good. Paige Eddington comes back in. Savannah Aaron will check out. Lead 18. Ficky got a chance to take another one off, and she does. 58-41. Donettes set up in the half-court trap. Manette throws it in the corner to Hollis. Hollis cross court to Couch. Baseline, Alexander open. 3-pointer up, no good. And St. Cyr rebounds for the Donettes. Gives it to Aaron. Aaron will bring it into the front court. Gives it up to Eddington on the wing. Back to Aaron. Left side to St. Cyr. Now to Mashing. She's open. Shot up short. And Shiloh Aaron got in there and got the rebound. Brings it back out front. Back to St. Cyr. Left side to Mashing. She's going to try it again. And this one's short, and Aaron almost got it again, but it's out of bounds. And Timberly Mashing checks out. Jayla Elliff back in. 58-41 with 5:25 left in the game. Corning 17-point lead. Long pass in the corner to Alexander. Her shot's up and in. I don't know how in the world. At 5'3", she got that shot up and in over Shaylee Ficky. 60-41. Aaron in the paint to Ficky, and there's going to be a foul. Number 23, Ashley Payne, that's her third. Beal and Friend check out. Shiloh Aaron and Rachel St. Cyr come back to the bench. It's going to be Donette's ball. That's 5 team fouls on Corning. Inbounds to Elliff, left baseline. 3 on the way, and it's good. That's her second 3, and that's the only 2 3-pointers the Donettes have all night. Manette, right baseline to Hollis. She's double teamed. Don't foul her. You got her tied up. Don't foul her. And they had her tied up, and she stepped on the out of bounds line, but the other official said Coach Songer called a timeout before the turnover. We'll take a 30-second break. Donettes trail by 16. We'll be back. Rayland Alexander to inbound for Corning under their own basket. Donettes have it down to 16, but only 4:55 left in the game. Manette, 3-pointer on the baseline's good. I mean, you got to guard her. That's her third one. She's got 24 points now. Friends open from 15 and shoots at 16. Air ball. Couch with the rebound for Corning. Gives it to Manette. Manette loses it, and going for the ball, Jacqueline Friend's going to pick up a foul. Savannah Aaron back in for Friend. Maggie Couch to throw it in for Corning. In the corner, Manette open the same spot, going to try it again. This one's no good. And Ficky does a nice job blocking out. Gets the rebound, gives it to Haley Beal. Up in the front court to Elliff. Now to Aaron on the left wing, out front. Haley Beal open from the head of the key. Shot up, no good. And a rebound down to Maggie Couch. She has got a lot of rebounds, and she's only 5'4". Couch will take it left wing, give it to Alexander. Bounces down low to Payne, catches and lays it in. I mean, the pass was in a perfect spot for Ashley Payne to just catch that and lay it off the glass. 65-44. Eddington dribbles baseline, is going to go up with it, and she forced that one a little bit. She's really been the only bright spot tonight for the Donettes. Manat back the other way. He's going to take it all the way down, try to bounce it across the Payne, and it's knocked out by Fickey. As Erica Payne and Mashing come back in. Beal and Eddington go to the bench. 3:36 to go. It's 65-44. I did not see this coming. This one blindsided me. Three-pointer out of the corner again by Manat, no good. And Savannah Aaron rebounds for the Donettes. Over to Erica Payne. Back to Elliff, head of the key to Mashing. Left side to Aaron, cross court to Elliff. Out of Mashing, and her pass deflected by Manat. Mashing does get it. And right there, you got to go with that ball. Aaron waited, let Manat get back into the play. They had 5-on-4 there. Elliff's open for a three. It's short. Goes in, hustles, and goes to the floor, get her own rebound. Does a nice job out to Fickey, and her shot up no good. And Maggie Couch again with the rebound. She's got 12 points, and she's probably got that many rebounds. 5'4". Just shows you don't have to be tall as long as you know how to block out. Donettes have had trouble with that tonight. Alexander, cross court to Manat. Ball stolen, and then we're going to have a tie ball. And arrow favors Corning. 2:39 to go. Well, it looks like the Donettes going to suffer their first loss. We sure was hoping they'd get a win here and be 4-0 when they had the seed meeting for that Twin Rivers Christmas tournament. That's tough enough as it is, but with the competition they've played, they probably would have had a hard time getting a real high seed anyway. Jayla Elliff draws a charge on Maggie Couch. That's her fourth. And with 2:31 to go, it looks like Coach Songer is going to empty his bench, but he did call a timeout. It's a full, but we'll take a 30-second break and be back on KYEC 88.3 FM. Coach Songer empties his bench. He brings in Carpenter, Aaliyah Davis, Rachel Jordan. She's been in the game. Maddie Hampton with 4 fouls comes back in. And I'm missing one here. Kara Johnson, I believe. No, number 1. Yeah, Kara Johnson's the other one. Mashing gives it to Elliff on the right wing. She's open for a three-pointer, up no good. And Rachel Jordan rebounds for Corning. Gives it to Hampton. Hampton bringing it in the front court. 2:10 to play. Corning up by 21. And Carpenter drives in and tries to pass out on the left wing to Johnson and throws it down at her feet, and it goes out of bounds. Mashing into the front court. Right wing to Elliff. Back to Mashing. Left side, Erica Payne fakes the three. Now she's open and going to shoot it. No good. And Carpenter with a rebound for Corning. Pass in the corner. Now in the paint to Jordan. Back out, three-pointer, up and good by Kara Johnson. That's her third. She's got 11 points off the bench. She's hit 3 three-pointers and a 2-point basket. They're taking into Fickey, ball knocked out of bounds. I thought it went off her foot, but they say not. Shylin Aaron, Haley Beal, Jakelyn Friend, Paige Eddington, and Rachel St. Cyr come in for the Donettes. Shylin Aaron to throw it in. Underneath the basket to Eddington. Eddington's going to have to get out of there. She does. Out front to Beal, jumper from the head of the key, no good. St. Cyr's going to get the rebound. Out in the corner, out to Beal's going to try it again. This one is in and out and back in and back out. Friend rebounds, puts it up, no good. Basket's got a lid on it. Oh, down at the other end, wide open, and Donettes got beat, but number 4, Leah Davis, missed a wide open layup. And Shylin Aaron comes out with it. I mean, there wasn't anybody within 15 feet of her. Paige Eddington in the corner to Jacqueline Friend. She's going to try a 3. It's no good. Carpenter rebounds, ball stripped away in the paint. Eddington takes it down, lays it up, missed the layup. Shylin Aaron puts it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. And we'll shoot a 1-and-1 with 43.5 seconds to play. Donette's going to drop their first one of the season here to the Lady Bobcats. Now Nicole Gilmore comes in, replaces Aaliyah Davis. Shylin Aaron shooting a 1-and-1, and her shot's good. (68-45) in favor of Corning. This one up, no good. Hampton rebounds for Corning. Pass up into the front court. Nice catch there by Johnson, and she's fouled by Shylin Aaron. Not in the bonus. That's team foul number 5. Hampton will inbound it. Throws it in the corner to Johnson. Excuse me, that's not Johnson, that's Gilmore. And Maddie Hampton threw a bullet pass from about 5 feet away. And Gilmore had caught that, she'd have it just drove her up against the wall. That one was hard. Haley Beal, right wing to Jacqueline Friend. Fakes the 3, puts on the floor, back to Beal. She's open, 3-pointer up and good.
That's a 3 for Beal.
68-48. 15 seconds left. Carpenter with it in the back court. Right wing goes to, what is he doing? Coach Songer calls a timeout with 9 seconds to go and his team up by 20 points. Holy smokes. That's a 30, so we'll keep it here. I have no idea what that was all about. Well, at halftime, the Donettes were down 10, and they're down 20 now, so that means Corning's outscored them by 10 in this half as well. Guess he wanted to set up a play here, see if they can score with 10 seconds to go. He'll be bringing in kind of on the end line out a little ways from the basket. Inbounds pass comes to Carpenter, puts it on the floor, it's knocked away. Coach Songer just throws his hands up in the air. Aaron stops, gives it to Beal. Shot from the head of the key, good. And it's a 2 for Haley Beal. And that gives her 11 and makes the final score Corning 68